I mean, this is basically a crime family. I mean, you take a look at how many of these people are in prison, could be in prison. We don't know what they're going to do with Wendi or the dad. But, you've got a situation here where you've got a crime family, and who's the boss of the crime family? That's what this case is trying to establish. Is Donna the boss of the crime family?
Did you ever refer to your ex-husband, Dan Markel, as an emotional terrorist?
I'm sure she did.
I very well could have. I don't remember saying that, but I
don't remember a single bad thing I said or did.
That one's on tab 34.
That one's on tab 34.
She's having some memory problems, but I guess at your mother's murder trial, you will tend to have memory problems.
And tab 35, in June of 2014, did you say of your ex-husband, I hate him so?
You said it, Wendi. Come on.
I did write that.
And that was approximately 3 weeks before Mr. Markel was murdered, correct?
Yes.
What was his position on your motion to relocate?
We did talk about it before I filed it, and he was amenable to figuring it out. But once I filed it, he was against it.
Okay. Do you recall having 2 long mediations to try to resolve your divorce without a trial?
Yes.
And were those mediations successful?
They were not.
Obviously not.
Was Mr. Markel seeking to depose your mother as part of the divorce proceedings?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. Sure you do.
That'll be tab.
When they talk about the motion to relocate, talk about Charlie's involvement a little bit. Again, the more you can say Charlie Adelson's name, the better. I think we're going to hear him testify, so you've got to do that.
And after the relocation motion was denied, you were kind of like, well, maybe I have to stay in Tallahassee. Wasn't there at least a moment of that for you?
I mean, it wasn't maybe. That was the court's decision, and I respect the court's decision. And
really,
I would make the best of it.
What about Charlie? Was he outraged by the court's decision?
I honestly don't remember him being outraged.
But to your mom, it was a big deal.
I think my mom thought my life in Tallahassee wasn't good.
All because of what you told her. You lit the fire.
Is it possible that all of this orchestrating and conspiring to murder Danny Markel was directly devised between Donna and Charlie?
What she's doing now, because if you remember during Charlie's case, Charlie was the kingpin, the bad guy, the big shot with the money, getting stuff done, making all the connections between Katie and the shooters and Donna and everything, right? He was the mastermind. But now, the prosecutor's doing what? Putting Donna at the center of the conspiracy.
And Wendi was a mere backseat passenger along for the ride. We're basically, it doesn't matter what you say, we're moving forward with or without you.
Charlie couldn't have cared less. What does Charlie care if his little sister comes back to town with her kids? He's a party guy. He likes toys. He likes, whatever, jet skis, whatever. Well, he didn't really care. And she does this with the other brother as well when he's on the stand. But who cared? Donna cared. Donna was the one overbearing and intimately involved. And Donna is the reason Charlie got involved in this, to try to fix it for Donna.
Because I want you back home in South Florida, and we're going to make it happen, with or without you. That seems so extreme. Maybe that's why she hasn't been charged yet, and maybe she never will.
Did you ever write that you would have never left him without your mom's suggestions?
I don't remember saying that.
Please refer to tab 41 and see if it refreshes your memory. Let's go to the order denying your petition to relocate.
Let's.
Was your mom aware that the order was filed?
Yes.
Okay. And this is language from the order denying.
We saw some of this earlier. I'm just going to read it real quick. This is from the order denying it. This was on June 13th, 2013, this court does not find that wife has met her burden to prove that relocation is in the best interest of the minor children. As such, the parties stipulate to the denial with prejudice of the wife's petition for request to relocate with the minor children. It's interesting to me that the court says that they are stipulating to a denial. I have questions about that. I'm curious.
With prejudice, meaning you can't re-raise it, right?
Right. You can't refile.
That was the stipulated result.
And your mom wanted to fight the decision, didn't she?
She did.
Please read. Very important.
Did you feel railroaded by her in this email where she's kind of bullying you to keep fighting?
And she keeps putting the stuff on the screen but not reading it, so I'm going to read it to you. Please read. Very important. Never, never, never give up. It's time for action. It's time to take control, and then control is in red font, everything else is in black, of your life, and not let Jibbers think he's just, quote, won, end quote, anything by having you remain in Tallahassee.
For Donna, it's about winning. It's not about her grandkids having their father in their life. She wants to win.
Please rephrase your question.
Did you feel railroaded by your mother?
No.
Okay, but she wants you to continue to take action.
It was denied. I wasn't taking any more action.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Slow down. You were not taking any more action. That is a very powerful phrase. It may be her subconscious actually revealing to us, if I may say so, that again, she had no level of involvement in this conspiracy.
Not
That's
any more
not the
legal
answer.
action.
I was not taking any more action
You're not answering the question.
of any kind.
That phrase, I wasn't going to take any more action, is that again a plea to innocence? My head is still spinning. I need more.
Didn't your mom have some other ideas for some other actions that could happen?
Yep.
She did.
She did want to take it to an appeal.
However, the rest of your life, and consequently, Dad's minds, and yes, even Charlie's, will be affected by how well you can perform/act before July 31st. You can be a good actress when you want to. I've seen you in action. You need to put on the performance of your life. Well, when Wendi is on trial, this is not going to play well for her because everyone knows she's acting right now.
Also, one of the actions that the prosecutor is trying to suggest that Donna Adelson wanted to take is murder. Just a wee touch of murder.
The time you learned of the relocation denial and your final hearing in court to maybe strong arm Mr. Markel into agreeing to the relocation. Do you remember that email?
Yes.
Okay, and she had some ideas for how to do that, right?
Yes.
And she said Jibbers hasn't beaten the Adelson family yet. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Her mother strategizing to psychologically fuck with him is now getting into a different place.
So what was her plan of action?
Yes, make her
What
say
did
it.
she suggest?
Make
you
her
could
read it.
do to get Dan Markel to relent and let you take his kids to South Florida?
She suggested that I pretend that the boys had become Christian.
Is that something you would ever consider doing?
No.
Oh, for the love of the traveling periodontist. It says, I will not be introducing my children to Christianity. Either way, I truly believe it will backfire. But before that, it said we will be making him a financial offer.
Do you remember her imploring you to put on a good act?
We plan to make a financial offer to him to allow this relocation. You need to work this plan and we'll help you through it so that it may effect how much we will offer him. And she spelled effect the wrong way with an E instead of an A. Pet peeve of mine. And I think it wound up being $1 million.
Did your mom, I don't know, do you have any acting training?
No.
Oh boy.
Do you know why your mom would Google how to teach an actress emotion?
I don't know.
Did she ever share with you or forward you any tips on how to
Acting tips.
bring emotion or fake emotion?
Not that I remember of any kind.
Donna Googled what? Donna Googled how to teach an actress emotion? Damn, Donna.
That Googling how to teach acting, that gives a lot more credence to that email we've heard about in the past about, Wendi, you're a great actress. You can pull this off. Convince people that you're really trying to convert the boys.
So you think of a really sad memory.
What about a financial offer? Was that part of it as well?
Yes.
What was the financial offer to be?
I think it was $1 million.
$1 million.
$1 million.
My mom, my dad, and my brother.
And they were going to pay $1 million. You didn't have to pay any of it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you were supposed to pay a third.
Why did she say that?
Okay.
It was $1 million. She was going to pay a third. Charlie was going to pay a third. And then her parents were going to pay a third. Now she says mom, dad, and brother. That's a lie.
I've mentioned this in some of the lead up to this. That is not what other people remember. At least it's not what Charlie remembered. He remembered Wendi paid a third, he paid a third, his mom and dad paid a third. But Wendi is like, nope, they weren't going to do it all. I just sat back and received the benefit.
Please proceed.
Did you say it would backfire?
Yes, those are my words.
And what did you mean by backfire?
I don't remember, but I can
gonna
read
affect
there
the kids.
below what I was saying.
Hello? Anyone?
Did it
Bueller?
have to do with this will give him ammunition to pursue things in court?
I might have meant that at
What
the
about
time.
affecting
Did
the
your mom
kids?
respect your decision not to use her suggestions?
The children are being raised in a certain faith. All of a sudden, they're changing faiths? They're going to be very, very confused as to what is happening.
I mean, she had to have, right? I'm a grown up.
Did you hear?
She said,
She kept pushing though, didn't she?
She was suggesting other.
Hold on. I gotta run that back. Y'all hear her? She said, this prosecutor is petty. She said, I'm an adult, right? The prosecutor said,
Georgia said what a lot of us are thinking when she went, huh?
The prosecutor went,
I think I had the literal same exact reaction when she said this live.
She kept pushing though, didn't she?
Donna is not thinking at all about the children. All she's thinking about is herself.
Prosecutor's asking Wendi, you know, your mom needs to respect your decision. And Wendy's like, yeah, I'm an adult. She needs to respect my decision. And now we have gotten to more of the religious blackmailing.
Charlie brought up a good point when he said that Americans were dropped behind enemy lines during World War II wearing Nazi uniforms to get what they wanted. They had a job to get done, and they did what they needed to do to accomplish it. You have a job to get done in a very short time frame to accomplish it. If you dressed your kids up in Hitler youth uniforms and brought them down here, I could care less if it was an act of defiance and would show gibbers that he's not in control. Did she suggest that to you?
Yes.
So these are the things Donna Adelson is discussing.
The reason I think the prosecution is going to bring this into state of mind is Donna showing dressing the kids up who are Jewish, not just religiously, who are ethnically Jewish, in these uniforms doesn't matter.
Gross, disgusting. What juror is not going to hate the person that says things like that?
Donna doesn't think it's a problem. She doesn't think it's going to harm the kids. It's such fuckery from Donna.
Did you want her opinion on all these things?
I mean, I don't remember, but I think we always want our parents' opinion on things,
Even Donna's, even with all those sick suggestions, even those things you're saying, I'm a grown-up, I could do my own things. Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like Donna was like, I don't care how old you are or how grown-up you are, I'm going to control every facet of your life.
And your mother's opinion was that she wanted you to aggravate your ex-husband, right?
Yes.
To screw him financially.
Yes.
To get a win.
Yes.
She thought your divorce was something to be won.
Yes.
Everyone has a price. Fight for yourself. Okay. I'm showing you this slide also from Exhibit 64W, which indicates that you were going to go into the $1 million offer as a third. Does that refresh your memory on that deal?
I mean, it refreshes my memory, but it's not something I ever considered or thought about doing.
So you would not have paid up?
No, my mom volunteered me for my third.
Did you cease all Skype communication between Dan Markel and the boys on March 12th of 2013?
I don't remember that, no.
Tab 54, please.
The tabs remember, even if you don't.
Oh, I'm loving this tab.
I'm sure you're not new to this.
Her recollection of these events is very different than prosecution's.
Do you recall a motion being filed by Dan Markel that we referred to as the grandma motion?
No.
The grandma motion, which they call the grandma motion, which was Dan Markel's request of the court to not allow Donna Adelson around his children without supervision because he was making the allegation that she was defaming him. She was putting him down in front of his own children.
Did Dan Markel in March 26th of 2014 file a motion seeking to preclude your mother from having unsupervised contact with your kids?
I don't remember him filing that motion, but it sounds like if it's a motion you have a name for, then it exists.
And in that motion,
that
do you recall, or does it
just maybe the biggest BS of all? You don't recall that motion?
She's full of shit. There's no way she doesn't remember Dan filing the grandparent motion. There's not a chance.
Nothing would piss off Mama Donna more than supervised visitation with the grandchildren.
But really important, the grandma motion that has to do with Donna Adelson and her visitation with the children that the state is, creating this entire theory around, right? So that motion gets filed. They're still fighting this case all the way up on till when Dan Markel was killed. And guess what?
The boys were telling him, Grandma says you're stupid, Grandma says she hates you, and as a result, he was concerned about your mom alienating the kids or turning the kids against him.
I remember hearing about this motion.
Okay.
From your lawyers?
And that is a motion that was never got to be heard, right?
Which was never heard.
Because he was killed.
Because, yes.
The grandma motion was never heard by the court, never litigated, because why? Dan Markel died.
This email indicates that Dan Markel is going to be introducing a major issue, grandparental alienation. This will be part of our ongoing effort to resolve outstanding issues, but basically at the bottom there, Ben announced to me, Abba. What does Abba mean?
It's Abba.
Father.
It means father in Hebrew.
Father. Grandma says you're stupid.
I'm going to read what they put on the screen, the prosecutor summarizing in question.
At all about this?
It says I think they're still talking about one of the children. He first announced that Grandma said to him, I'm stupid, first at dinner on November 8th in front of our guests, including Mona Markel. Then on Monday, November 11th at the park, as I was buckling them into their car seats, one of the children and then the other children said, Abba, Grandma says you're stupid. At this point, I asked him, well, why did she say that? And then he answered, because you're trying to take her sunshines away from her. And I asked, who are her sunshines? And they said, the two of us. I imagine there was a song that went along with it. But
allegations?
This is just incredibly toxic behavior.
It does.
Okay.
The dynamics and interaction between Donna and her mom is just like so toxic, so evil, full of hate.
These kids at this point are 3 and 4 years old. The prosecutor did all the other emails before they got to this. What do you think the jury's believing of these emails?
And this email, you did forward this email to your mother. Do you recall that?
Okay. And then it says, I hope and suspect that Wendi knows that parental alienation of the other parent is a very serious matter that could lead to the termination of her parental rights. Happily, I have not yet heard anything from the boys regarding Wendi speaking poorly of me to the children. Let it be said, I appreciate the closeness of the relationship between the boys and Wendy's mother.
I don't recall that, but it makes sense that I would have.
Oh,
Your mom responded.
you 100%, don't play with me. You 100% forwarded the motion and the email to your mother and said he is going to make a motion about you seeing the children. And I wonder if she hit the fucking roof about it.
But it seems like he wanted Donna to have supervised visitation so that she could not disparage him and further alienate him from his children.
To it, or someone responded to it. Wow. Do you remember that?
And the Markel family is sitting in court listening to this.
I was shown that email yesterday.
Okay. And
By
you
your lawyer?
forwarded that email not only to your mom, but to a total of 12 different people. Do you remember
What?
that?
I remember being very.
You didn't remember shit about this 3 minutes ago, and now you're forwarding this to 12 different people. You remember this. In this divorce, running up to his murder, they're fighting over your mother telling the children that their father is stupid. We're not stupid. And you're telling me you don't remember this? And she's going to say, I was really upset. Right, so you probably remember this.
I remember being very surprised that he was trying to accuse a member of the Florida bar of fraud and going to all these lengths to avoid paying money that he owed me.
Okay. And is that the reason why you sent it to the 12 people?
It was pretty shocking what he was doing.
Do you think it was shocking that he was doing? What a way to deflect the shocking thing your mother was doing that we just saw on the screen. We just saw it. Yeah, it was shocking what he was doing. Trying to not pay me. Hello, we're talking about kids over here. Kids' lives being affected. Their father being murdered by your family members. Yeah, Charlie's already convicted. I'll whop for him.
Did your mom respond at all to that allegation regarding her alienating the kids?
I don't remember a response other than the one I was shown that said wow, but I don't know if that was my dad responding or my mom responding.
Oh, you knew what your mom's lawyer's argument was then. Did you watch any of this before you testified?
So that's been hard fought up until now. The defense team is trying to say that this wow email came from Donna Harvey. And so which one wrote it? The prosecution can't prove it.
Did you watch any of the pretrial motions? Because you know exactly what your parents' arguments are. I don't know if that was my mom. I don't know if that was my dad. That's exactly what the lawyers are arguing.
And the prosecution wants to say, well, Donna wrote it. And her response, that wow email, suggested that she was dramatically impressed in a bad way by what had been filed by Dan Markel. So Wendi is following that party line. She doesn't know who wrote that.
There are some parts of a divorce that are going to stand out in people's minds. It is hard for me to believe that the parental alienation fight and the fight over money does not loom large in her mind. Also, she has been deposed multiple times. She has testified multiple times, and she and her lawyer would have gone over all the prosecution's file with regard to her. So she would have seen these emails too. So given all of that, it's a bit difficult for me.
If you're wanting a recess, this is a good time.
I really need to go to the
It's getting
bathroom.
a little tedious, I'm sure.
Okay, ma'am, we're feeling it. We're feeling it.
It's a little tedious with the I don't remember. Right, Georgia? Yeah, this is getting a little tedious with her I don't remember. Maybe she can go have some lunch and refresh her recollection.
You know what you need to do? Have you done it yet? Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share out this madness that I call a YouTube channel.